My guy's gonna hit hard and he's gonna hit fast. I just need you to take a few real-looking whacks before you drop. Easiest 10,000 caps you ever made. A real opportunity of a lifetime, you dig?
Nobark is a sick man, telling me to wear plated gloves. I haven't took part in a betting scandal since before the war. This is gonna be interesting. Ah! A mutie! Damn, these things are fugly ugly. But they somehow look more human out west. Maybe it's the psycho buff.
What the fuck do you want?
2 packs of San Francisco Sunlights and a whiskey.
You wanna fight in my ring? One look, I could tell you weren't a fighter. You know what you are? You're a tomato. What makes you think you're good enough to step on my canvas and trade shots with a professional?
Put professional. Sure thing, pizza face.
Okay. You've got a little ability. That's good. It will take more than that to make it in this business. You understand? Before I put you in the ring, we need to work on your image. You need a name. Something that makes you stand out.
Nate the Rake.
Okay, I got it. From here on out, you're
Your thoughts?
the kid. It's youthful. Makes you seem like a perpetual underdog. People always like that bullshit.
How about John Fallout? Or how about the only person in this fucking gym capable of actually boxing?
Okay, it's gonna be tomato versus tomato in this bout. It's more like a fucking handicap convention with this matchup. You're fighting Porcelain Johnny, whose name is not ironic. He's a fucking weakling.
Makes sense.
If you can't beat him,
Uh-huh.
you're lower than a tomato.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Since this is your first fight,
Uh-huh.
I need to explain some things.
Sure thing.
Whatever you might have heard or read about boxing, I have my own rules here.
Don't care.
You enter the ring,
Uh-huh.
and you start fighting.
Yep.
Your opponent gets knocked out,
Uh-huh.
you win.
I would fucking hope so.
If you start getting your ass beat,
Not happening.
I'll throw in the towel.
Who cares?
It's unusual,
Yeah, you are.
but fatalities can happen.
Like your face.
You must protect yourself at all times. Let me repeat that. Protect yourself at all times. Good to go?
I was born ready, motherfucker.
Keep your chin down and your guard up. Good luck.
That's it, you know it, baby. Hey, your troubles and doubts. No bar, no van, something in the middle.
You're moving up from losers to has-beens now. Your opponent is old Roy Palmer, who was a decent fighter back in his prime. Old bastard couldn't keep his wig dry, so now he's paying child support for a dozen different kids. Retirement is out of the question for him. He knows a few tricks, but nothing that should slow you down.
Diggy diggy do, diggy diggy do, diggy diggy do. Won't you stand nowhere? Some sense and some error.
Get up, you son of a bitch! Mickey loves you.
Won't you shoot NCR? I'll give you a varmint rifle, and I'll have that gun. No more bomb in the law. Down there,
So you whip the junkie. Aren't you special? Seems these hicks enjoy watching you bleed on my canvas. So we have a new sponsor, Crimson Caravan.
I want to bet 4,000 caps on Nate the Rake.
Tommy Mullet, a big shit-kicking country boy with a mean right hand. It will be a bigger crowd for this match, so expect a bump in the purse. Not bad for a bump. Flutter Tang, who ain't exactly the biggest, but he's fast and he has a wicked hook. Welcome to the big leagues, Scrapper. When I say big, I mean 7 feet of crazed Mexican ghoul big. You have the privilege of facing El Guapo.
Yeah, why don't you moonwalk back to Mexico?
Frederick Dementia is your next opponent. He has one of the toughest chins in boxing history. He's also got the intellectual faculties of a squirrel. You might be thinking, squirrels, that's not too bad. Wrong. Squirrels can scurry up your pants and gnaw your dick off with their incisors. That's what Dredwick is. A nasty little squirrel that won't go away. You might have to kill the son of a bitch to win this thing.
Frick, yeah. Me and Nobark are taking this boxing commission to the cleaners. Taking these spastics for everything they have.
Everything is about gaps. Reno is bloated with fighters, trainers, and managers. But it's wide open here. I asked a promoter, what's the fight game like in Vegas? He says, fight game? What fucking fight game? I smelled an opportunity, so here I am. Frankly, I'm a little sad that this shithole is all the boxing in town. But it's better than nothing. I mean, for shit's sake, it's Vegas. They should have a ring at every casino. All I see is mimes and oversexed wise guys. It's a disgrace. First thing I did when I got in town was go to the Thorn. Heard they had some kind of cage matches. Thought they could host prize fights. That was a fucking mistake. That little ginger slut running the place tells me they pit critters against each other. Sometimes people. It was only then that I realized just how bad things were here. You could fight bugs, but not a single venue for the sweet science. Shameful. Consider this place an initial step in righting things around here. Vegas won't play second fiddle to Reno. Not if I can help it. Because property rights are fuck all around here. That's why. Say I pay off the Kings. Open up someplace in Freeside. Everything starts out great. 1 week later, somebody's crawling up my ass, whining that this spot is reserved for Dana's House of Dildos, or whatever bullshit thing. Trust me, I know how these things work. It's better to pick an odd place that you know is yours. Tunny keeps the fiends out, so it works. This is going to be your first real matchup. You're facing Diabetes Leonard, a fast, polished fighter with good all-around ability. Watch for him to slip around and hit you outside your field of vision. He'll try to use his speed, so you might try tying him up in a corner. I hope your cardio is squared away, because this next fucker will push you to the limit. You're fighting Bull Rocco, a sawed-off demon. He's got limited reach, bad footwork, and uneven power. But fucking hell does he have a chin, with stamina to boot. This is it. The final obstacle before the title shot. This ain't no speed bump, though. Bruce Ali is the quickest bastard to ever step in the ring. In addition to the blinding speed, he has deceptive power and a decent chin. I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be the #1 challenger, but it's here. If you think this purse is nice, you ain't seen nothing. Whatever you may have heard about the defending champ, he is much, much worse in actuality. For starters, he's a fucking super mutant. While he may be a touch short by mutant standards,
Destroy!
I'm glad mean son of a bitch is on our side.
what is it? Fuck me sideways with a bag of dicks. We have a new champion. Congratulations. You've come a long way from tomato. This don't mean you can sit on your ass and forget about fighting. On the contrary, there's a stable of challengers waiting for you. Now, you can only defend the title once per day, but the purse is very sweet. Just don't lose. Anyway, I'm proud of you.